Hello, dear students of English 5. Welcome to your Zoom meeting of the class number 9. For today, we're going to be working on session 9 of the class. Yesterday, we were working on session 7 and session 8 so far. Good afternoon. Okay, iPhone. So for today, we're going to be working on session 9 based on unit 6. Okay, no problem. That is the unit that we're going to be working today. It means that for every single session, we have an introductory video, right? So we're gonna take a quick look at the introductory video, and then I'm going to be explaining you the content and the activities that we're going to be working on. Okay, so good afternoon to everybody. So it means that for today we're gonna be talking about request with modals. But first of all, we're gonna take a quick snapshot to one of these pictures, common complaints of families with teenagers. For example, we have the parents, and here we have some complaints related to parents for teenagers. And for example, we have the parents, they used to say, don't, my kids don't help around the house, are always, my kids are always texting their friends. My kids never listen to us. My kids eat too much junk food. My kids leave everything until the last minute. And here we have the other part when when it comes to teenagers, they complain about their parents, and they might say, uh, "My parents embarrass me in front of my friends. My parents don't respect my privacy. My parents criticize my my taste of in music. My parents nag me to clean up my room. And finally, but not least important, my parents work won't let me make my own decision." So in here we have two versions. We have parents and we have kids, right? So there are some usual complaints that as as family we used to face every single day. However, those complaints made us stronger and made us pro to go through different situations. Okay, that was the quick snapshot that we have in here for session 9, and we're gonna be moving on. We're gonna have a conversation. You're gonna have at least a track. Basically, you're going to play the track, and you are going to practice this conversation. And students will listen to the conversation below and practice it through a role play activity. So for today, as we used to do it, I'm gonna ask to Tere. Tere, you're gonna be Mr. Phil. Okay, Tere. And Luis, you're gonna be Jason. Okay, you're gonna participate in this conversation, then you're going to practice. At the count of one, two, three. Go ahead.
Jason, turn down the TV, please.
Oh, but this is my favorite program.
I know, but it's very loud.
Okay, I'll turn it down.
That's better, thanks. Lisa, please pick up your friends. They're all over the floor.
In a minute, Mom. I'm on the phone.
Alright, but do it as soon as you hang up.
Okay, no problem.
Were we like this when we were kids? Definitely.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Very good participation. For today, as I told you, we're going to be learning about request with models. Some particles can be separated from the verb. It means that a noun or pronoun can be inserted. And some particles can be separated from the verb. In addition, some phrases are intransitive, meaning they cannot take a direct object. Two-part verbs will forward responding to requests with nouns. For example, torn down the TV, or torn the TV down. This is like phrasal verbs. Pick up your things or pick your things up. So it means that we have two ways to do it. The phrasal verbs with pronouns, turn it down, pick them up. Okay. Also, we have requests and responses. Please turn down the music. Okay, I'll turn it down. Pick up your clothes. Please. All right, I pick them. So it means that we have phrasal verbs. And when we have phrasal verbs, we have a preposition. Not only a preposition, but also an extra word that modifies the meaning of the verb. For example, we have stand up. We have the base form of the verb, which is stand. But if we up, it changes the meaning. Stand up. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you some examples how to do it, and then we're gonna be talking about the different usages of the request when we have phrasal verbs in English. Okay, so in English we had something called phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs has an extra word, and or a preposition that modifies the meaning of the verb. For example, we have number one, stand, which is soportar, right? But if we add the word up, it changes, which it means ponerse de pies, right? Also, we have another another verb, which is watch. But if we add the word over, it changed the meaning. Watch over, ten cuidado. For example, Maciel, could you bring me an example of phrasal verb in English?
Well, let me think about it. For example, pick them up.
Hey, pick up. In this case, will be pick up. We're just working with the verbs, okay? But adding the pronoun, which modify the sentences. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Luis, can you provide me another phrasal verb that we might have?
or whatever it takes.
Whatever.
It takes.
Okay, I will say I want a verb who is phrasal. I mean, who has an extra word after the base form of the verb.
Or
Yeah.
take it off.
Okay, take it. In this case, take off will be. Okay, take off. And the last one, Tere, could you provide me another phrasal verb that we might have in English?
Come back.
Come back. Yes, that's a good one.
Come back.
Come back. Yeah, that's a good one. So, for example, we can make sentences with nouns. Stand yourself up. Stand yourself up. Ponte tú mismo de pies. Okay, that will be an example using in a sentence. Um, watch, watch, watch over, watch over your money. Watch over your money. That will be another example. Ten cuidado con tu dinero. Could someone provide me an example now doing request with with the verb pick up? With the verb pick up? Could someone provide me an example using the verb pick up? Okay, let's say pick pick up your clothes from the laundry. From the laundry could be another sentence. Okay, so it means that we can make some short requests or sentences with these phrasal verbs in English. Okay, so do we have a question? Do we have a question?
No.
Okay, very good. And here you're gonna have an exercise which is going to be evaluated. You're gonna complete the request with these words. This exercise goes for 3 points and you will also have two attempts or two chances. If you fail on the first chance, you're gonna have the second chance to make it better. Complete the request with this word. Okay, it will be, let me see in here. Pick the, it will be pick them up, please. And then you need to continue using the other the other phrasal verbs that we have in here, okay? That's just an example for you, and then you are going to continue doing it. In here, you're gonna have a pronunciation. This is a pronunciation part, which basically we're gonna be focused on syllable stress. Students will listen and practice both words in a two-part, receive equal stress. Uh, and here you're going to listen and then you're going to connect the the stress in two-part verb. The number one, it's pick pick up the toys. Pick up, pick up. Turn off, turn off. It means that we connect in just one pronunciation the two words that we have in here. Pick up, turn off. Okay, pick the toys up. That would be another way. Turn the light off. Pick them up, turn it off, turn it off. Okay, so I will ask to Maciel, how do you pronounce this one, the one that I'm pointing right now?
All right, turn it off.
Turn it off, turn it off. It means that we make a whole pronunciation. I mean, we connect the whole words to make one entire or one whole pronunciation. Turn it off, turn it off. Okay, Luis, how would you pronounce the following uh, phrase that I'm going to be pointing you? For example, this one, the first one.
Pick up,
Pick up, pick up. Very good, excellent. So, and here we have how you can connect two words in a stress syllable pronunciation. Okay. Also, guys, in here we have requests with modals and would you mind. Okay, for you to know. So it means in here we have the modal can, could, and would, plus the base form of the verb. Could you turn the music down? Could you close the door, please? Will you please take your garbage out? And then we make statements using would you mind? Would you mind turning the music down? Would you mind closing the door, please? Would you mind not putting your garbage here? It means that we have three ways or four ways to make requests, to create requests using the modals can, could, would, and would you mind. When you use would you mind, you're gonna add the to the after mind, you're gonna add the So when we have the word mind, the next coming verb will be with ing. If you notice in here, after the word mind, we have the verb in gerund. Okay, this is the grammar structure. Would you mind? Plus the verb in gerund, and then we have the complement in this case, which is the noun. Okay, so just and remark for you to get to know. Also, guys, in here we have a video tutorial request with modals and would you mind to enhance your knowledge. Let's take a quick look at it. So that was a very clear explanation about how can you use request in English, not only about infinity, but also using the gerund form and using other modal auxiliaries that we have in English. And then we're gonna be having a practice exercise, which is we're gonna match the request. Okay, this is a practice exercise. It means that it has not any score. For example, in here we're gonna match the request in column A with the appropriate responses in column B. For number one, could you lend me $20? What do you think? A, B, C, D, E, F. What do you think is the right answer for number one? Could you lend me $20?
D,
B,
D.
D. Okay, very good. Thank you. Number two, can you make me any sandwich? Letter. For number two, what letter it goes with? Can you make me a sandwich? Which letter? A, B, C, or E, F?
B.
B. Okay. Sure. Do you want anything to drink? Okay. For number three, can you help me with my homework? A, C, or E, F? What do
E,
you, which one?
E.
E. Okay. Would you mind not sitting here? Would you mind not sitting here? Which let
C.
C. Okay. Okay, good. And then we have, would you please turn down the TV? Letter F
F.
or letter A? Okay, F. And the last one, would you mind speaking more quietly? So for sure, it's gonna be letter A. Okay. Okay, sorry, we didn't know we were so loud. Now we're gonna say every answers, and now we're gonna realize if they're good or bad. So it means that all of them are good answers. Very good job, guys. And here we're gonna have a class activity. Uh, think about 5 unusual requests. Move around the class and make requests. How many people accept and how many refuse? Example, would you please sing a song for me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible singer. Also, would you mind not putting your feet on the desk? So in here, you're gonna practice, but because we're taking online classes, so we're not gonna do it. But that is a very good activity to do it in the face-to-face classes. Okay, so it means that also we're gonna have a reading. We're gonna have a reading how to ask for a favor. Paragraph number one, I'm gonna be needing to do it to Luis. Then be a nice person. I'm gonna ask to Maciel. For paragraph number three, choose your words carefully. I'm gonna ask to Tere. And I'm gonna be doing the last one, give and take. Okay? Luis, you're gonna get started right now.
When you ask someone for a favor, You're really asking the person to go out of this or
Luis,
her way.
Luis,
Yes?
you're gonna read this one, this part. We
Okay.
all have.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
We all have to ask for a favor sometimes, but it can be a difficult thing to do, even when you ask a good friend. So how can you ask a favor and be reasonably sure to get a positive response? Here are some suggestions.
Maciel, you are next.
Okay. When you ask someone for a favor, you are really asking the person to go out of his or her way to help you. Show the person that you understand her or she's doing something especially nice. If you people think you are pleasant, they are more likely to want to help us. Thank them sincerely when they help you, and of course a smile goes a long way.
Thank you. Tere, can you help me with choose your words carefully?
How do people respond to requests like this one? Hey Mike, lend me your car. They probably refuse. How can you avoid this problem? Choose your words carefully. For example, say, Mike, will you mind doing me a favor? Mine will probably respond like this, maybe. What do you need? Know you have his, his attention and can explain the situation. People are more likely to agree to help you when they know the whole story.
Thank you very much, Tere. Now we're gonna be talking about give and take. If someone agrees to do you a favor, tied allow the person to choose when he or she helps you. Be respectful of the other person's time and try not to ask for too much. If someone refuses your request, you should accept the answer politely. Don't make a habit of asking for favors, and always make sure you're ready to do someone a favor in return. Reciprocate is just a matter of giving and taking. So this is an article about how to ask for a favor. Asking for a favor sometimes will be a little bit awkward because some some people do not like to be asking favor very often, but some others they take advantage of asking favor more when you have when you have too much confidence with them. But I will say that that is not okay. Okay, so in here we have general description about when people ask favor, and these are guidelines how to ask for a favor. Okay, and the last part of this session, you're going to have another exercise that is going to be evaluated. You're going to check the questions, and this exercise goes for 2 points. And here we have the date where it's going to be available for you to know. Okay, so in here, guys, basically what you just need to do is check the questions that the articles answers, then find sentences in the article that support your answer. Why is it easy to ask for a favor? So it means that you need to get the reading once again, and you're gonna be answering, sorry, those questions that we have in here. Also, number two, how can you show people you're nice? How can you avoid people asking for favors? And what do you do when someone refuses? Why is it not a good idea to ask for a lot of favors? Okay, so you're gonna get to read the article once again, and then you're going to answer these 5 questions that we have in here. Okay, so that is just basically what you're gonna do for session number 9 Do we have a question?
No, teacher. I just wanted to ask you a question about the
Uh,
reading. So all these
uh-huh.
questions, all the answer, we're going to find all the answer on the article.
Exactly, exactly. Not the same answers, but you're going to do it. You're going to do it according to this reading, okay? Not the
All
same
right.
one, probably not the same one, but you're going to create it according to the article.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. Somebody else? Somebody else who has a question? Luis, Tere, do you guys have a question?
I don't.
Okay. Tere?
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Now we are on the good level, right? We have covered all the sessions that we missed. Yesterday we worked for session 7 and 8, and today we work for session 9. It means that for the next week we're gonna be working on session 10. I will let you know when is it gonna be, and I will let you know the schedules as well. Okay. Okay, so if you do not have any more questions, I want to say thank you for your time and thank you so much for your participation. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, take care, everybody.